Hello everybody on YouTube. Okay, this has been a long time coming. I said I was going to do a deck just on the new new Legacy of the Valiant. I forgot the name of the booster pack. The Legacy of the Valiant. From that box opening I did. I actually also had to buy some more Legacy of the Valiant packs to also help fill out the deck the way I wanted to, but I hope that you enjoy this. I just wanted to show this card again. Rank Up Magic Astro Force. Yes! I love this card. I'm glad I got something from Astro. So, I'm just going to put this up here so Astro can be a part of this. Now, one of the things with the new Sylvan monsters is that they have Excavate, and Konami probably gave us these new plants for this excavate new type of effect, and it works good, and it works best if all your deck is plant deck. I do have. I think there's some that are. I think I may have a couple cards that are not plants, but the more, if the whole deck is plants, it works better. Because even though the plants go into the graveyard or get planted in the graveyard, they give you a gift of an effect that you can do to your opponent's monster. So, your opponent. And this, the Sylvans and Excavate, it's probably similar to how the Crystal Beast. You had to play the Crystal Beast in a certain way. Well, these things you also have to play in a certain way, and you have to have a... I haven't actually played this deck yet, but read the cards, and I think this deck would do well. So, without further ado, I know it's 3 minutes. That's a long intro. The first monster is Sylvan Hermitry. This is a boss monster. Big attack, 2,700. I'm not gonna read the cards because otherwise, these things, because it'd just be too long of a video. Sylvan Hermitry, one of those boss monsters. And we also have the Cherubim Princess of Autumn Leaves. Her attack is 1,800, but the defense is 2,800. You definitely want a couple good boss monsters because Sylvan decks, it's a little bit easier to do the boss monsters. And there's two of these cards, because these come really, they're beast cards, and they're not plant, but they do come in handy. And also that they have a level 7, it also helps to synchro summon. And this deck is mostly going to be a synchro summon deck. And we have 3 Guardioaks. Sylvan Guardioaks. Again, it's a level 6. It's a pretty good monster. You definitely, I think you definitely need that. Again, it helps synchro summon the boss monsters. And I have a couple level 5s. I put the Chronomaly Moa Carrier and 2 level 5s just in case I wanted to Xyz summon. I can Xyz summon with 2 level 5s. And 2 Sylvan Blade Defenders. It's a nice monster. 1900 defense. This is pretty good too. The effect is pretty good. And then we got 2 Sylvan Flower Knights. And, you know, you gotta have some knights in the deck, even though they're plant knights. And they're nice, level 4s. I don't think there's any level 4 Xyz summon in Legacy of the Valiant. At least I haven't seen any. Now, Rose Witch. Rose Witch is a very important card. Rose Witch, I got 3 of them. And the thing mostly for Rose Witch is you can use when you summon when you do a special summon, like going to one of the big boss monsters, this can count as 2 cards. So, you know, got 3 of them. You know, you don't have to use 2. 1 counts as 2, and that helps special summon those big boss monsters. And of course, tuners. This is the only tuner in the deck, and yeah, it's the only tuner in the deck, and I got 3 of them, max them out. But this tuner is only good to synchro summon Earth type monsters, which just happen to be what comes in this deck. Crow Mushroom. It's a level 2, but the effect is pretty good. The excavate the excavate effect is pretty good, and it's a 2000 defense, so that's a pretty good level 2 monster. You've got a couple of those. You could probably Xyz summon a level 2. And this is Mike Orange. Yeah, Mike Orange. It's level 3. The again, the excavate effect is pretty good. On that one, we got 3 Snapdragons. This is a real good card. When this card is sent to the graveyard, banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand until the end phase. You can only use the effect of Snapdragon once per turn, so you can actually banish your opponent's cards, at least until the end phase. Then I assume they get them back. It doesn't really say it in the card, but I assume they get it back. And 2 Peacekeepers. I only have 2. Actually, I think I do have another Peacekeeper. Anyways, so that's that. And it's also good to. There is an Xyz monster, level 1, which you'll see in this one. And of course, we got 2 rank up Magic Numeron Fall, and this is a pretty good Magic card. I think people are going to use this more. They actually used this in the anime this past weekend. Mount Sylvania, it's a field card. You definitely got to, have a field card. Standoff. Definitely got to have that. And Sylvan Blessings, 3 of them. Oath of Companionship. This is a really good card. I do want to get a 3rd card for this. Anyways, and of course, Skill Prisoner. Now, Astro's still with us. Yeah, I did buy the Cyber Dragon Revolution. I forget where I put the deck. But I think I'm probably going to do get a couple of those and put together my own deck. Now, again, like I said, this is mostly a synchro deck. But I did put rank 5s in here, even though I only have 2 level 5 monsters. But I just stuck them in there because, you know, they're in there, and you know, they're kind of cool cards, and I suppose it could come in handy. Now, this is an awesome card, Leo, the Keeper of the Sacred Tree. I got 2 of those. And of course, 3 level 6 Mighty Warriors. So anyways, and now I said that I do a deck totally with Legacy of the Valiant, and all these cards are from Legacy of the Valiant. But as I was going through my older cards, if I were to add anything to this deck, I would add some of the older plant monsters, like this one, Princess of Sunflowers. You know, another princess monster, and it's a good boss monster. It's a plant, 2800. There is no excavate on that, but it is a plant. So yeah, and also we got Fairy King. There are a lot of level 4s, so a rank 4 you could actually Xyz summon plant monster. And Battlecruiser Dianthesis is another good plant monster. Level 3, 2100 attack, 1800 defense. And you know, you only need 3 level 3 monsters, and they're generic. But you know, you got plants and you got pretty good level 3 monsters in this one. So this should be pretty good in Xyz summoning that. So these 3 are not in this one, but this is what I would add to this deck. Especially, you know, another princess card, you know, because we got a princess card that came with this. So anyways, hope you enjoy. Astral is still with us. Thank you for, and sorry about putting this up late. Thank you for watching and subscribing, watching more of my videos, commenting, liking, all those things, watching, of course watching. Have a great, wonderful day, and stay creative in the magic of life, and life. We learn our lessons from life in the duel. Thank you for watching. I know that sounded corny. I don't know. I gotta think of something better for that. Thank you. Stay creative in magic of life. You know, oldies but a goodies. Ciao for now.